This is Submarine Talks going deep.
Coming to you live from the beautiful
fucking downtown shit shack in Alhambra, California.
626, baby. San Gabriel Valley. Represent.
Making the most of this weather with the zero fucking sugar beverage.
Yeah. Sugar will mess up your life.
Salud.
It really will. We can't show that on we can't show it on camera because we're gonna get
We might get paid.
yeah.
we might get paid for drinking on camera.
We're gonna get monetized.
It'll be awesome though.
It was on sale. I always go for the sales, man. It's a red, white, and berry edition. Isn't 4th of July way past us?
Yeah, that's leftover stock from 4th of July.
It's good though. It goes on smooth.
No, this is a malt beverage.
Is it?
You know what happens when I drink malt beverages.
It is a malt beverage. Oh, I didn't even capture that when I got it. Yeah, that's bad news for you.
I mean, me and Colt 45.
Colt 45. What was the
King
other?
Cobra.
The King Cobra. The
Boone's Farm.
Boone's Farm Mickey's. All of that stuff's bad news for you. But
it's oh so good.
well, there's no sugar in this, so you should be all right.
You're right. That
Yeah.
means a lot to me.
I think the sugar is what does you wrong when you're drinking these beverages. But I'm at this point I'm over the White Claw. I'm completely over White Claw at this point.
Why it harmed you?
It didn't harm me. It's just the taste of it. Now it's just, my palate is more sophisticated. I've moved on. I've progressed.
You moved on to a finer malt.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah, because they make malt from what? Corn starch,
I think they make it from malt.
high fructose. What is malt?
Fuck, I don't know. I thought it was. I don't know.
Maltomeal?
From wheat?
Oatmeal? Maltomeal?
Isn't malt?
Is that
like
what
wheat?
maltomeal
I'll
is?
look it up, dude.
Maltomeal is from
Yeah, maltomeal
malt?
is like cream wheat.
So you can make liquor from maltomeal? Is what you're telling me?
I'm sure if you let it sit long enough. Oh yeah.
I love maltomeal. That stuff's good. It's nice and creamy. Put some sugar in it. Brown sugar.
It says barley or other grain.
Yeah. Well, that's what beer's made from, right? Barley and hops. But this doesn't taste like a malt liquor to me, so I'm satisfied with my purchase.
Wait, if we just made our own alcohol, then for sure we could be sponsored by us.
Yeah. Who's gonna buy it though? Honestly, out of all the people we know, who's gonna accept something that we've made in our own homes in a barrel?
I think they'll trust us.
Yeah, no one trusts me at this point. Every time I try to give one of you guys something that I bring from home, you guys are like, "No, what is that? I don't want to drink it."
Well, that's because
Fucking cyanide, or
because
what?
you didn't make it yourself, man.
Well, I mix it. I'm a mix master
Okay,
of sorts. So
you could say that.
yeah, I've said that before. You guys don't trust me, so that's what I'm saying.
Well, because we don't know if there's a fucking Ambien at the bottom or
So-
something.
so you're
dude.
saying-
last time you gave me a mixed drink, there was ranch dressing in it, bro.
Yeah, I did. That was supposed to be a prank, but I didn't film it. I fucking failed at that one.
It's all right.
I put a little packet of ranch dressing at the bottom of the cup, but it floated up. So you were
And it just looked like you blew a load in it.
you were wise to my prank. I was trying to Ashton Kutcher you, and I got what's the other dude, the little Indian dude that was in that '70s show?
Fez?
Yeah, Fez. I got fezzed because you found out about it. So that's all right, man. I mean, I'll get you one day.
Someday.
Yeah.
At least my lawyers didn't have to hear about it.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
I was okay.
yeah.
There's no Me Too there.
What's his name? Cockburn? Larry H. Cockburn, or
My lawyer?
was it? What's his name? Cock something?
Which one?
The guy that defended OJ?
Oh, Cochran.
Yeah. Not Cockburn. Cochran.
Johnny Cochran.
Yeah. That guy's. You
He
got
died.
that guy on retainer?
He's dead.
No, he's not.
Now I have Larry H. Parker on retainer.
That guy will get you out of some stuff, man.
He'll fucking fight for you.
I mean, you go to the fields and you punch a peacock in the head, an endangered form of peacock. He'll get you out of it. He'll say that was self-defense.
Yeah, and he'll get you paid for assaulting an endangered bird.
Yeah. Yeah. Or if you drink something that's too cold, you
Yeah,
go to a
you get
fast
brain
food
freeze.
spot and it's too cold.
Yep.
My brain froze.
Trust me, that's my full-time job right now is just going around drinking hot coffee and trying to sue for it.
Get lawsuits from slipping. Slipping and falling is kind of old though, right? People
Slipping,
don't really
yeah.
do that much anymore. Slip and fall.
Slip and fall? I don't know. That's a good one.
Yeah. Where you just go and anywhere they're just mopped and you say that if they haven't put up one of those yellow placards,
Yeah.
you can fall and then you're basically paid.
Damn. Or workman's comp is probably the biggest in the United States. That
Yeah.
shit's probably the number one. Workman's comp.
So you just get a really crappy job and then you injure yourself on purpose while you're working.
Pretty much.
Is that the whole scheme?
I think it just fucking happens. Damn.
Yeah, we're going a little bit deeper. If you can't hear that, we're going a little bit deeper there.
I should turn that fucking.
The engine just kicked on. Or who's maintaining the ship right now?
It's in auto right now. That means that we're fucking overheating.
Oh my gosh! What is the radiator supposed to? What are we supposed to put in the radiator? Coolant or something?
Coolant or something.
Yeah, I don't know.
Just water.
I've been pissing.
Water
in it.
heated.
I've been pissing in it.
Or water cooled. That's fine.
It's all natural.
Yeah. There's filters in there too.
Yeah, I filter.
It goes back into the drinking water, but
Does
it's
it?
fine. Yeah.
The radiator goes into the drinking water.
Well, it gets distilled and then we.
Who hooked up the ship's plumbing?
I mean, I designed it,
Yeah, you definitely designed it.
but I hired some guys to install it that definitely wouldn't sue us for workman's comp.
Okay. Yeah, that was a good logic.
Yeah.
I mean, we didn't pay too much on it, so I'm all right with it. But yeah, sometimes I'll urinate in it.
It's fine.
In the radiator.
It's clean, the cleanest water you could drink.
Yeah. Well, I mean, where are we right now? Somewhere by the Himalayan, the sea? Himalayan Sea?
The Himalayan Sea?
Do they got a sea by the Himalayan mountain chain?
Probably not, dude. But
well, that's where we're at.
We
found it.
We were last in the Indian Ocean. Now we're by the Himalayas.
If you doubt it, then
when was the last time either of us looked at a map?
I use Google Earth. It's
okay.
It's not that accurate though. So,
but who set the bearing for the course?
What is a bearing, like in a skateboard in the
not
wheel?
a ball bearing, but the land bearing.
I don't know, man. I wasn't trained. I told you before I wasn't trained.
They trained you for this.
Yeah, but I wasn't paying attention.
They gave you a compass. They showed you how to shoot a bearing.
It was an online course.
Oh, you didn't tell me that, dude.
Yeah, well, I mean, shit, I'm not going to tell you everything.
That's not what it said on your application.
You didn't ask. You got to ask. It's like when you go out with someone, the first time.
That's what you get for filtering keywords instead of actually interviewing people.
Yeah, if you don't ask if they're married or if they have kids, then is it your fault or theirs for not telling you?
You're right.
Yeah. I mean, it's all relative.
Well, is it your fault if they lie about it?
It's their fault.
You think so?
Yeah. Definitely their fault for lying.
Did my lawyer tell you this?
Yeah. Larry H. Cockburn told me everything.
Fucking Larry H. Cockburn.
He's a cousin of Larry H. Cochran.
Well,
yeah.
If you need legal advice, you can call him. We have a phone number. We'll put it right here at the bottom.
I had to hire
at the bottom of the screen
an attorney. Yeah, well, I had to hire an attorney one time, and he based himself here in Alhambra off of Garfield.
Was it me?
And the dude worked out of a little tiny house. It was a house. It was literally like a house that he rented out.
What was his fucking practice, or what was his specialty?
His specialty was like financial law, or what, I don't know what you would call that, where you deal with finances, people suing people.
I guess,
or like money owed with creditors.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Hashing, like a
like if
bankruptcy
someone
lawyer,
tells
like
you owe them money and you really don't, then you go to them. I don't know. He dealt with that, but yeah.
Was he Italian?
No, he was Chinese.
Oh,
his last name was like Chang or Chung or something.
I think Chinese people are pretty good with money.
Yeah, that's why I went to him, man. I totally trusted him. I went to him and he was like, "Oh, I need receipts from this and that." And I just took him a bunch of receipts, and the dude like did the numbers in his head, and he was like, "All right, I can get you out of this for $1,300." It was legit.
Nice.
Yeah. So, shout out to that guy if he's still in business. But he was operating out of the house, So I don't think he was really doing that well.
The house was also a birthing center, maternity ward.
It was probably like one of those what do they call those women?
And there was a bridal shop in the front of it.
The doula.
Doula, yeah.
There was a doula there. She was giving birth to someone in the bathtub in the back, and they were making wontons in the other room.
Damn, he had the whole family fucking doing work, huh?
Yeah, man.
That's what you find out here.
You got to be efficient,
Yep.
especially nowadays.
That's entrepreneurial shit.
I mean, you can't.
Got to have more than one business.
You can't just assume that you're going to be all right off of one job or one career.
One income. You got to have 7 incomes.
You got to branch out and do what it takes, man. You got to start a snow cone business, a little shopping cart. Remember those guys? They used to cruise around in the Target shopping carts with the little bells they would attach to them, and then shaved ice, the block of ice.
Oh,
They would hit us up, and then they'd have like corn, like for the
I never
elotes.
fucked with that, but for sure the corn.
Yeah, they would have the elotes. They'd
Yeah,
have the
that guy was on point.
raspados with the ice, and then they would also have those bag of chips. I don't know what they call them, but
Like the wheels, the
little
pin
wheels. Yeah, the pin wheels, and they'd put
the
like
chile limon.
Yeah, they would have those. They would always show up after school, though. Remember that?
Yep.
Or at my school, they'd show up after school, and it's like, it's not very sanitary. The dudes are just like pushing a shopping cart, and then they like
touching money with their bare hand,
touching
and then
money, and then touching like whatever they're
touching
grabbing.
your corn after.
Yeah, I mean, fuck it, I'm not too proud.
Sounds like a good business. That's why
Yeah.
our immunities are so strong from
I
eating
think
shit
so.
like that, dude.
I think so.
Dude, we had an ice cream man, an ice cream truck, and that dude would serve nachos.
Yeah,
That shit was dope,
I think
dude.
we did too. Yeah, it was like full service.
Yep. Fucking nachos with the pickled jalapenos. That shit was
Yeah.
just perfect.
Or you get the legit ones where they actually would make you like a banana split or like a sundae.
same guy.
And they would hook it up. It's like $1.50 at the most for the most expensive thing.
Dude.
And yeah, man, I think that's why we were so unhealthy. Well, in my family, that's probably why we were so unhealthy. This dude came around. He knew the exact time to come around every day.
Running
out. Yeah, running out like right after dinner and be like, oh, hell yeah, come here. Running out and be like, I already got your number.
Crazy,
I
right?
know what you need.
How dope is that, though? Like,
Yeah.
I still hear that dude drive by every once in a while or see him, and I'm just
Yeah.
like, what a crazy business, dude. This dude just drives through the neighborhood
Yeah.
and waits for people to just fucking stop him for snacks.
I remember my cousin lived in Ontario, and it was the bad part of Ontario, or I don't know. It was a time when Ontario
Because they didn't have a ice cream man that sold nachos.
No,
That's why it was bad?
It was just a bad area in general. There was overrun by a lot of gangs, and like to even go outside and play was just kind of sketch. So we used to be told by our parents, be very cautious when you go outside. But there was this one ice cream man that used to cruise the streets there, and I remember my cousin. He was like into some. From a young age, he was just into some sketch ass activities. Like he was he was doing everything that he shouldn't have been doing at a young age, But he knew the one ice cream man that you would hit him up and you'd be like, oh, can I get the brown bag special? And like, I was like, what is that? And the brown bag special, he used to hook you up with like a 40 or like a beer in a brown bag. And I was like, they have beer on ice cream trucks, or he used to get packs of cigarettes.
What?
Yeah, or he would even get I don't know. He sold all sorts of stuff. Maybe like fake IDs. Like it was like a sketch ass truck.
Whoa, that's awesome.
Yeah, he sold a lot of stuff, and I was like, wow, we don't have those where I'm from,
Damn, that's a businessman right there.
But at the same time, I've never encountered a Caucasian ice cream man, or is that what you would call him, an ice cream man? Like the guy that drives the truck.
Snack vendor.
I've seen a Hispanic ice cream truck guy. I've seen Asian, like Chinese. I think those are the only two races I've ever seen operating an ice cream truck.
I've only seen like Mexican and like some kind of like what would you call it?
Like Indian or native. Or
No, he wasn't
Native American.
He wasn't Native American.
He's like, I bring you
he didn't
dream
have
catchers.
He didn't have feathered earrings.
buffalo meat.
Oh, I forgot where he was from.
Pakistan, maybe.
He's awesome. No, fuck, I know exactly where he was from, but I'm
Egypt.
blanking right now.
Egypt. I'm gonna just give you everything I can think
Egyptian,
of.
Dude.
He was
wasn't
Alaskan.
Egyptian.
He was from Alaska.
He wasn't a fucking snow
No.
Indian.
Damn. What was he though? What was his skin color?
Dude, well, he's like light skinned, like Middle Eastern,
like from Uruguay.
No, that's South America.
Oh,
and and they're pretty fucking dark in Uruguay. He was like our homies at Mega 8.
Oh, Armenian.
He wasn't Armenian though.
Palestinian. They're pretty dark, right? From Palestine.
Fuck, dude, I'm blanking right now, dude.
Yeah, but it's like Middle Easternish. Or European, more European.
Yeah, more European, like fucking Slovenia or like some shit like that.
Yeah, Slovenian. Is that Slovakia? Is that a place?
Slovenia?
I don't think either of those are places.
Slovak? What?
I said Slovakia. I don't think that's a place.
I guess it could be.
I think I'm like stroking out because I can't comprehend what you're trying to say.
Let's just say he was Turkish.
Russian?
Russian Turkish guy.
All right. And
like
so what did he sell?
East Russian.
Yeah.
Like Southeast Russian. Some like a white hairy Asian technically.
He came from Eastern Europe?
Yeah.
To open an ice cream truck and sell that to children?
I guess so.
That was his dream?
He was pretty awesome because he let us run up a tab.
Okay.
He's fucking cool.
He remembered your face?
Every day.
Oh, so if you didn't pay him, he would break your legs.
No, he was pretty nice about it. He just wouldn't serve us anymore.
Oh.
I would just be like, "Hey,
cool.
can I put this on the tab?" And then he's like, "You already owe me $5." And then I'd just be like, "Fuck, dude."
So $5 was maxed out.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, okay.
But it was like the same thing every day. That was only like $1. It was like my shit was like a fucking what are the orange, like the ice cream that's orange ice cream with vanilla on the inside?
Oh, yeah. The sherbet? Is it the orange sherbet?
It's like a 50-50 or half and half bar or something.
Oh, the
like
cream.
that.
It's a creamsicle?
Yeah, like a creamsicle.
Yeah, those were bomb.
My shit was like that, and then like a bag of hot Cheetos, and then my tab was like 75 cents.
Yeah, and back in the day, they used to sell them for like, what, 25 cents, the little tiny bags?
Yeah,
right?
yeah, 25-cent bag, and then the ice cream was like 50 cents, and then sometimes if I had a whole $1, there would be a fucking Coke in there.
Oh, wow.
And then maybe I'd owe him $0.25 after that or some shit, but he was dope like that.
That's tight. Did he sell anything other than ice cream or like snacks? Like,
yeah.
Did he make food on the truck?
No, he didn't make food, but he was always about like he would come through and then he would like, I think he would give us like the first round of stuff. Like if he had like, you know, like they had like laser pointers or like cap guns or like remember like those fart bombs. It's like a bag and you smash it and shake it up and it smells like shit and you throw it in class when the teacher's not looking. That's what I would do with it.
I don't know. That's a good business venture. We should look into that. All we need is a truck. Right?
You're right. But I think they're licensed somehow.
I don't think we need a license. Just don't get caught.
You're right.
Just don't get pulled over.
Oh, dude, it would be over for me.
It would be over like right away.
Yep.
They would be like, we don't even need to see your license. We already know who you are. Just get in the back of the car.
Yeah. I'd be like, what? I'm selling ice cream. And then they're just like, really? And I'm just like, no, you're right.
Yeah. Yeah. It always amazes me
I
that
put on the handcuffs myself. Just get in the back of the car.
The legalities of certain cities where you can and can't do stuff when it comes to like street vending.
Yeah.
Like, why don't we have enough or like more mobile food truck? Like, you can sell ice cream, prepackaged items, but you can't necessarily have a taco truck and cruise the street blasting music and dude, if people heard that, like, you know,
that would be
La Bamba
sick.
was blasting on the top of a truck and you're like, oh shit, the taco truck's rolling through, and then you come out, you just get some asada tacos or like whatever. That would, you know how much business that would make?
I think that I don't think that you can keep like that truck has to post up if it's a taco truck or you're making some kind of food.
The regulation that the city imposes.
Well, I don't know. I don't know. I think that they just don't serve it while moving
because it's probably dangerous. Yeah.
Yeah. So they got to like pull everything out. Like if you just order a taco, they have everything covered up and like and all that shit. So they got to pull all of it out, and then it would probably take them fucking 15 minutes to make.
Unless they like, you know, they pre-make the food somewhere at a stationary location, and then once they have everything wrapped up in like foil, like within, I don't know, an hour,
like just
then you just roll through
pile of burritos or some shit, and then just hand them out.
Ready to go, and they're hot. Like you keep them on a hot plate.
Oh man, that'd be awesome.
I mean, it's not super great quality because it's not super fresh, but at the same time, I'd pay a couple bucks for that if someone rolled through and was like, "Hey, I got a hot taco or a hot burrito ready to go."
Dude, there's nothing like a fucking
fresh
taco truck when you need it.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. Like, we should look into that.
It's a good business.
Yeah. I don't think they do it there's probably a good reason, though, is what I'm saying. There's a good reason why people aren't doing it. It's probably because the cities have certain requirements or regulations on having I don't know. It's probably really restrict.
Yeah, I think that a lot of people go through
food trucks.
I think they go through loopholes in order just to do it. Like, that's why around here you see most of the trucks park in the same place because they kind of got it through the loophole, or maybe they got permission to park there. Something weird like that.
They don't get messed with anytime they park there, so they just keep going back to the same spot.
But if one just pulled up right outside right here, maybe after a couple days, someone would be like, "What are you doing?" Because I've even heard of people complaining that like an ice cream truck is parked too close to the school. They're not supposed to be so close to the school.
Yeah, well, now you have a bunch of Karens and they're complaining about like, "Oh, you're gonna, all that sugar in my child, and you're sitting there, you're dealing death,
giving them drugs.
You're a death dealer, and all that artificial maltodextrin and sucrose." And,
well, they're right, man.
I mean, it's true, yeah, but I mean, teach your children.
Yeah.
Teach them right, But I mean, I don't know. I wouldn't listen to my parents if I was a kid. If there was a truck outside, I'd be like, hell yeah, I got a couple bucks. I'm gonna go fucking spend.
Yeah, my parents never told me to stay away from that shit. But I did know some kids, like even in elementary school.
Yeah, they didn't eat sugar.
Yeah, they like weren't allowed to look at anything, like not
hey, you
even
want
chips.
some candy? They're like, "Oh, I don't eat sugar."
Yeah, they're like, "My mom said no," and it's like, "Your mom's not here, fool."
Yeah.
And they're just like, "No, I'll get in trouble."
Yeah, but look at those kids now. They're probably like rocket scientists working at NASA,
or they're like completely fell off the wagon and discovered fucking eating candy like in college, and it just ruined their whole life.
Or they're like living in a basement, cutting people's skins off, telling them like it puts the lotion on the skin.
Yep, because all they needed to get by was just like a little fucking
puts the lotion bag
of hot Cheetos or something.
The hose again.
Damn.
Yeah. I mean, you never know, but I think we were brought up with a little bit of a balance. At a young age, it was like I was allowed to, and then after that, it's like, all right, decide for yourself. But the drawing line for me was soda. As a kid, I don't know in your house, but my house, we just consumed soda like crazy, like 2 liters.
God. Yeah.
And then after a while, my parents were like, look, this is ridiculous. We just went to the store and bought, 6 2 liters of soda, all different kinds. And it's already gone the next day. That's ridiculous. And we're not going to keep doing it. So after a while, they just said, all right, you're going to put water in that shit.
Cut the soda?
Yeah, so literally for like growing up, we cut our soda with water, and I learned to get used to it. So now I don't even drink soda. Like soda,
it's too sweet.
It's way too sweet for me. Like the carbonation, I can't drink it at all. Like, and if I were to drink soda, I'd have to cut it with water. So I think that's kind of like good for parents to do. But I've told people that before, and they are always like, "That's so disgusting."
To cut it
because it just tastes like flat soda. I'm like, there's nothing wrong with it. It tastes good. Like you're getting a little bit of water, you're getting hydrated,
a little bit of sugar, but you're also getting
some carbonation. Yeah, so
just a little bit of bubbles.
I mean, it's all about balance, man. But to this day, I don't drink soda. My favorite soda is root beer.
Really?
I used to love root beer.
Well, that's like one of the sweetest fucking.
Yeah. The worst ones.
I think that and like Dr. Pepper are probably the sweetest fucking.
Yeah, root beer and Dr. Pepper sodas. Are my favorite sodas of all time.
Actually, they're all fucking sweet, man.
Yeah, they're all bad, but Coke is the worst. I think Coca-Cola.
Yeah, you can clean your fucking toilet with that shit.
You put Coke on some acid, and the acid will fucking run away. So
terrible for your guts.
Yeah, but I'm glad that in my life at this stage, like that's the one thing I cut out that I'm okay with. Certain things.
That's good, dude. I don't think a 30-year-old man should drink soda.
But there's a lot of people who do, is what I'm saying. A lot of people who think it's acceptable. It's okay. They'll go to the store. You see truckers, and they'll get their big gulps or their super big gulps, and they'll just fill them full of Coke or Pepsi or whatever, and they'll just drink the entire thing straight. And it's like, you think that's okay? Like you're 40, 50 years old drinking that shit?
Oh, man. Yeah, I've seen that. Like on a construction site, some motherfucker will show up like on a hot-ass day, and they have that fucking big gulp, and it's full of Coke.
Just straight
and you're like, bro, you are killing yourself.
Yeah.
One time I don't know, I was probably like around like 25, 26, and working in different construction sites, and I showed up one day, and I was just drinking soda all day. I was like, you know what? I drink too much. I don't want to drink beer every day. I'm just gonna buy sodas, like just to drink something, like when I feel like drinking a beer, go grab a soda.
Yeah.
So I did that for like, I don't know, like a week. And I just started feeling shitty, dude. Like my teeth felt like they were fucking dissolving.
Yeah.
I always felt like I had like rocks in my stomach and shit.
Your kidneys are all just fucking turning to fucking rocks.
And then one of my homies noticed, he was just like, "Are you drinking soda?" He's like, "I never see you drink soda." And I was like, "Yeah, I know. It's because I'm trying to quit drinking beer and then just drink soda."
The carbonation.
And then they're like, "Well, how many sodas do you drink a day?" And I was like, "I don't know, like 4 or 5 or something." And then like everybody at the table was like, "Oh, don't do that." They were like, you should just keep drinking beer, dude."
Yeah.
And then like I looked it up, and I was like, dude, it's for sure worse than drinking 5 beers a day.
Yeah, because beer doesn't have all those added artificial ingredients.
No, it just makes you feel bad about yourself.
Yeah, I mean, beer, obviously, alcohol
getting
not good
tipsy
for you.
every day or something.
Encouraging that. But yeah, soda, I've always looked at it like the only healthy choice I've made for a long time, and I'm proud of it, is cutting out soda. Or even for a while, it was caffeine for me. Like I'm getting back into caffeine. Like I'm okay with caffeine now, like in small doses.
Damn.
Like I had a cup of coffee the other day, and I was like, damn, I miss this.
I can't cut out caffeine, man.
But
it's fucking heroin withdrawal for me.
Yeah, I've cut it out for like, what was it, 3 or 4 years. I stopped drinking coffee, energy drinks.
Energy drinks are bad, dude. That's like soda with caffeine.
It's the worst. It really is the worst. And I remember even in elementary school, I would save up money just to go on Thursdays when we get out early. I don't know if that was your early day.
Yeah.
But Thursdays Thursday was our early day. So we'd always like group up in our groups. And we'd either go to like 7-Eleven or we'd go to some fast food spot. Like we'd go to Taco Bell, was down the street, or Carl's Jr., and we'd always like kick it there. But on Thursdays, I would save up enough to go to 7-Eleven and buy myself a Red Bull. And that was way before anyone else in my school or even my class or any of my friends were like, "What are you drinking those for?" I'm like, "I don't know. I like the way it tastes. It gives me energy."
Yeah.
And they're like, "You're weird. Like that's weird. You shouldn't be drinking those." And I got addicted to them from a very young age.
Damn.
Very young age. And I would like love, every time I would go to the store, I'd be like, "Dude, I need a Red Bull. I need it. So I got hooked on those, on Monsters for a while. I would drink like 2-3 Monsters a day. Rock Stars, whatever it took, man. Like I even went to the extreme of the Red Line. I don't know if you've seen the Red Lines.
Yeah.
Those should be illegal. The amount
they got banned substances.
Dude, they got huge amounts of niacin, caffeine, guarana, B12, which is fine in small doses, but like everything you need to get your body stimulated. And so, yeah, I was hooked on that for a while. And then when I didn't have energy drinks, I felt sickly. I didn't have energy. I felt sluggish. I would get headaches. I felt nauseous. So I would literally need it to feel like myself. And then coming off of it, when I said, "No, I don't need this anymore. I'm just going to get sleep and I'm going to get proper nutrition." Exercise right. So coming off of it took me about a month.
Damn.
To come off of caffeine and not feel horrible every day. But once I did, I was good. I was like, dude, the money I saved was crazy, because I would go to Starbucks all the time too, and I'd go to Starbucks and I'd be getting my like mocha lattes or like whatever. I would get like just a straight up large coffee with flavor in it. And so that costs you a lot of money, in itself. So I don't know. Yeah, cutting out soda and cutting out caffeine is like huge difference. So people, when they're like, "Oh, you're not healthy," it's like, dude, I'm healthier than probably some people. I'm not promoting myself as an athlete, but still, like, everyone has their own vices,
And
you may work out every single day of your life and you're fucking swole and you got a good nutrition, but at the same time you probably like drink a quart of fucking whiskey every day, and maybe you'll like do a couple bumps of coke like every weekend, and like you still promote yourself as healthier than me, so everyone has their own vices, so that's what I'm saying. Like you got to pick and choose what works for you and what doesn't work for you. So cutting out sugar, soda, caffeine, just artificial stuff is like, it's a huge benefit. But I don't know. I digress. We should start a truck where we go around and we sell
serve children sugar.
No, not I'm not saying
and energy drinks.
I'm not saying. Well, like now thinking back on it, like let's try to do something healthy. Maybe something healthy. You know,
healthy snacks, huh?
I don't know. Like, is there a way to make snacks healthy?
Fuck, I don't know. I don't know if they'll be edible to children. All you could like serve them is like seaweed or something.
Because even if you try to sell it to them, they're gonna be like, I don't want that. I want something. You know, you got to fake it. You got to fake it for them to accept it. So.
Yeah, you got to make it. You got to make up some like soy rizo kind of shit.
Yeah.
Or like some vegan cheese for that shit.
Yeah, I'd be like, well, we got chicken nuggets. And they're like, really? They're like, well, they're not really chicken and they're not really nuggets, but they're good for you.
But they're shaped like chicken nuggets.
Yeah, we can shape them.
You can dip them in this ranch sauce, which isn't really ranch.
It's not really ranch.
But it looks like it.
Kind of tastes like it.
It tastes like it if you imagine it.
Yeah. Yeah, so, I mean.
Well, hey, dude, we're at 32 minutes. Do you think we should fucking take a commercial break and come back?
Let's go ahead and take a commercial break from our sponsors and get some money here for our sponsors.
And maybe we'll answer some phone calls on the way.
Yeah, we got a couple phone calls, I think, on the line. Our producer is telling us we got a couple. Until next time.
Thanks for eating Cheetos.
Yeah, well, thanks for consuming us as part of your audio broadcast.